I am MK Williams. I'm an author and independent publisher. I love sharing my insights about all things self-publishing with you. Before I get into the details of today's update, don't forget to hit subscribe. That way you can be here every week as I release new videos on self-publishing, making a career to being an author, and now being a mompreneur. And today I'm just going to give you guys a short little personal update. I posted a personal update back at the beginning of the summer when I said I was going to this every other week schedule to kind of let you guys know what was going on. And the summer is officially over. It's fall. Yay. Cooler weather. But I haven't really updated you guys on like where things are. So I'm just going to do that for a bit today. So as you guys have noticed, I'm still doing every other week for my full length videos. I've started to incorporate some of the shorts videos on the alternate weeks. The moral of the story is YouTube got very mad at me. So I've definitely documented my journey as an author and also just building this community, Author Your Ambition, on YouTube. And it's been really exciting, like getting monetized, like growing, like so exciting. And then I went to every other week and YouTube was not having it. So it's a little painful to see like something that I've worked to nurture so much, like stop growing. But at the same time, like people are still showing up, you guys are still engaging, and like that's ultimately what matters. But yeah, YouTube is mad. So part of me wants to go back to posting regular every week just to get back into the flow, and like YouTube will, keep recommending my videos and doing what it needs to do to help more people. But I also am getting a lot of writing in, and that feels really good. So the main update on the current works in progress. So I have Interview with a Van Lifer just launched a couple weeks ago. So still spooky season. Go ahead and order it. I'm working on the Author Your Ambition workbook. So that is actually back in editing right now. Hopefully by the time you're watching this video, it'll be back with me to kind of incorporate those edits. My initial plan was to have it launch in January. I think that's probably a little too ambitious. Again, Author Your Ambition. I should probably be ambitious, but I think it's maybe a little too aggressive, and I want it done right because it is going to be a massive workbook. So stay tuned for updates on that in the new year. I do have a form where if you are interested in more information on the workbook specifically as it comes out, where you can subscribe and then you'll get those updates. If you're kind of like, yeah, I really need that workbook. When are you done with it? That way I can specifically tell you. So if you're missing videos or things like that, you can check that out. I am almost 40,000 words into my speculative fiction novel, which is a standalone. It's going to be different. So my aim is to have that first draft done by the end of this month, which is, again, maybe a little ambitious, but that's part of the brand. And just maybe even use that time in Nano to do my first self-edit and get that going. So it's definitely going to be a 2023 release at this point. But I'm really excited. I've had so much time to work on it and also think on it. And that's not to say that like I'm always so busy with YouTube stuff that I can't do that, but it was one thing that I could slow down on and do. And what's interesting is I've mentioned like 3 different genres there, like vampires, that's like urban fantasy and horror, Author Your Ambition workbook, that's nonfiction, and then the speculative fiction one. And those are not my main genre, which is science fiction. So I have been talking about it all year, and I still haven't done it, but my plan is to do an entire series of videos on genres, like really getting deep into the details of like, well, what is women's fiction? What is speculative fiction? Like, what is science fiction? What are all the subgenres? And what is fantasy? And like, there's a zillion subgenres to fantasy. And really diving in on that for you guys. So if you have specific genre questions, let me know in the comments below on this video so I can kind of incorporate that into that series. Maybe I could just make it one long video, but that might be too much. I think it should be separate, because then if you have no interest in one of those genres, you're going to be like, why am I watching this? So you can just pick the one you want. That's what I think I'll do. And then after all of those works in progress are done, then I'm going to go back and finish the Feminina series for everybody who's anxiously awaiting to know what happens to Feminina. So definitely busy still, but really enjoying the creative time to work. And I think when Jason and I record our end of year goals Q&A video, we'll kind of talk about some of the bigger business changes that have gone on over the summer. So I radically changed one of my biggest clients. I stepped back from them a bit. Like I'm still helping them, but not to the same degree that I was before, which definitely frees up my time. So I'm definitely going to be pivoting to focus more on Author Your Ambition projects because I'll have the time and the bandwidth. I really appreciate everybody who has been patient through the slowdown with the every other week videos. Yeah, thank you so much. And I've been giving bits of these updates on my works in progress when we do the monthly exclusive call for the channel members. So on YouTube, you can become a member of this channel, and it's just a monthly amount that you provide that continues to keep this channel going. And in exchange, we do like accountability posts throughout the month. We do a monthly Q&A call now that's live where we can go over things. Everybody's encouraging each other and holding each other accountable, which I think is really beautiful. But yeah, that's just an extra way to help support this channel. So thank you for that. But yeah, for channel members are like, yeah, MK, I know what you're working on. I hear it every month. And I'm like, well, not everybody knows. So that's why I'm just giving this update of what's going on in life and where all my creative works are. And in general, I know I've been fueled by y'all's questions and comments to be able to make new videos. And trust me, I have a lot more I can make, but I definitely want to give you guys an opportunity with this video. If there's a specific question you would like me to answer on this channel that you're not seeing, please post it in the comments below. If it is something I've answered and you just couldn't find the video because I do have a pretty big backlog, I will post that video there for you to watch. If it's one that I don't have an answer for, then I will make that video. So I definitely want to make sure, even though I know kind of the questions that are out there, I know the questions that people are regularly asking, if there is a question that I can prioritize, then I definitely want to do that to help you guys. Okay, so that is the update. That's where the works in progress are. It's going to be a very busy 2023 in terms of getting new content out to you guys, which I'm really excited about. But also, yeah, look out for it. I'm gonna have things to promote. So yeah, there's that. All right, if you guys want to continue to support this channel, please give this video a thumbs up or hit that thanks button or hit subscribe. That lets YouTube know that you get value from the information I put out on this channel and in these videos, and it can get it in front of other authors like us. Now you can get back to writing your book.